John chapter 3, verse 5. Yahushua answered, verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit.
Yep, and then the scriptures say the Spirit that quickeneth.
The flesh profiteth nothing.
The word of the Lord is the Spirit, all right?
Yep.
The testimony of Yahushua is the Spirit of prophecy. Okay?
Yep.
And he said John 15 and 3.
I was about to say that. Yep.
Now you're clean by the word that I've spoken unto you.
Yep.
So that's the true making you clean, that Spirit. Man.
That's the true baptism, right? Because that he might sanctify it and wash it with water by the word.
Yep. Ephesians 5 and 26.
Right.
Yep.
It's not literal. It's a spiritual cleansing that comes from the water from the scriptures.
Yeah, that's why when you're not in tuned into the scriptures, your mind's going to be, remember, it's desperately wicked. Who can know it? The scriptures say that, all right? So if the reason why, if you're not progressing in the scriptures is because, or in the spirit, and you're not growing and you're being more carnal, so you need to be able to be your own judge, man, and coach. Especially, you know, the scriptures say the saints shall judge the world, right? If you can't judge your own spirit and regulate yourself, you're never going to be able to make it in this thing because you're not going to grow. And if you don't realize you're being more carnal or you're being more spiritual, you might have to go on a fast if you're being more carnal. And constantly gratifying the flesh. When's the last time you brothers went on a fast? You know what I mean? You don't remember, right? That's a cut on you, man. You shouldn't be just walking around carnal all the time. In a world where you know you need to be spiritual in order to make it. Okay? You got to be spiritual, man. What did it say? The flesh profited nothing, right?
Yep.
You know? He that is spiritual, I forgot how it would go. You know it.
And knoweth all things.
Judgeth all things.
Yep.
Yeah,
It can be
flesh
judged of no man.
nothing.
He can be judged of no man.
Yep. Spiritual man judges all things, man. We're supposed to judge all things. One of them being your own spirit. You can't see what's going on with you? You can't look yourself in the mirror and be like, nah, I can improve on this. I can improve on that. Why don't you do it tonight?
Let me get
Write
this
down
real
some
quick.
things that you could work on. I haven't fasted for a long time. Let me work on building up myself to get mentally prepared to do a fast. And ask the Lord, you know, anoint yourself with oil, pray to the Lord, and cleanse yourself for a good day or two. You know what I'm saying? And pray to the Lord to do a spiritual fast to cleanse yourself from any demons that might be on you, man. Because remember, they're subtle, man. They're subtle spirits that come on you. You know what I mean? You might even shake somebody's hand or whatever and not think nothing of it. Spirit could have transferred onto you. That's why I say lay hands suddenly on no man. Don't be like, hey, man, what's up? If somebody says, hey, what's going on? You know what I mean? You don't always got to shake everybody's goddamn hand or hug everybody that try to hug you or something. I don't know you. Yo, hold on. We don't know each other like that. That's all you got to say. Hold on, I don't really know you like that. That's why I don't just hug people, bro. Or a chick, lady. I had a lady do that shit when I was out on that company function or whatever. This lady just came out of there, oh my God, and hugged us. And you know what? A spirit hopped on my woman, man. She looked down and out. I was like, yo, you good, man? You straight?
I saw it.
Yo, you all right, man? Yeah. And then she snapped out of it later on, but man, I was like, I'm good. They ain't getting me. I'm good because we're steadfast in the Lord. You know what I mean? But the woman is the weaker vessel. You got to be mindful of how to judge yourself, man. Like the scripture says.
I got this real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith.
Yep.
Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How that Yahushua HaMashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates?
Yeah, unless you be a reject. See what I'm saying? If you're a reject, you're not going to be able to understand, hey, I'm being more carnal right now, or I haven't done a spiritual fast in a long time. Why not, man? The Lord said that ye shall fast often. When I go away, ye shall fast often. Okay?